Today, we're going over 10 reasons why you have to be tough in business. It doesn't mean you should not be kind, be caring, or be loving. I believe you should absolutely be all of those things together. But you should also have an amazing level of mental and psychological toughness in order to win in business. Reason number one is that business often feels lonely. And I'm not just talking about when you're just starting out and it's just you by yourself. I'm also talking about when you already have a team and other people around you, but you're still feeling lonely because all of them are having a paycheck. All of them are employees and you are the only business owner. When it seems like everybody is working for you, most business owners often feel like it's just them working for everybody else. They will never know how you feel when you're not sure how to pay the bills. They will never understand. It's just like reading about doing pull-ups. Even looking at someone else doing it is a different story, but actually holding the bar and pulling yourself up is a totally different experience. Reason number two is that you're always paying yourself last. Business owners always pay themselves last. And I love e-courses and I love seminars, and I've heard the pay yourself first mantra a million times. But when you have other employees to pay and money is running low, the first employee you will put off their check for later is your own. Statistics show that 85% of small business owners would make more money if they would be in the same position, in the same profession, and simply work for someone else. As a business owner, the rewards for being in the top 10% are huge, but you need the mental toughness to get there. Reason number three is that you will always have to deal with a lot of crap that no one else wants to deal with. And it's always your responsibility to deal with it. When you're on the last line of defense, usually only the crappiest of the crappiest things actually get through to you. Enjoy. Reason number four is that most of the time you will actually work on things that are around and remotely connected to what you truly want to do. Be it logistics, management, marketing, sales. Every single business owner must do all of these things before he can get to the work he actually wants to do. Starting a new business is an incredible way to impact the community or even the world, but it requires a lot of mental toughness and to be skilled in many different fields. Reason number five is that everything can steal away your hard-earned money. The entire area has a power shutdown and then no one can work. You're still paying the paychecks for the hours. The phone lines are unstable or the internet connection is slow, everybody working at 50% productivity, you're still paying 100% of the paychecks. Water spills on a laptop, you should fix it. A door handle moves from its place, another expense. A smartphone starts running slow, you should buy a new one. Reason number six is that things you do not know, knowledge simply no one has ever taught you, are going to cost you money. And the tickets are going to be very high. Don't you know every single tiny little aspect about hiring? It's going to cost you a lot of money. Do you think a lawyer will save you? Well, sometimes, but other times they'll simply cost you more money. Did your employee promise the customer something absurd? Who is going to pay for it? Trust me, I don't want to make this list way longer, but it's long. Number seven is jealousy. And when you'll get amazing results, and I wish you will get there as quickly as possible and as effortlessly as possible, but it will require effort and it will take some time, people will start envying your results. Let's face it, most of them would not have paid 10% of the prices you paid to get where you're getting. I'm not only talking about finances, I'm talking about emotional prices, about family prices, about all sorts of prices you paid. But right now, they'll simply think you're lucky or one-dimensional, or they'll simply do anything to justify why you succeeded and they did not. For example, I started a school for NLP. And after a few years, it became the biggest school with the most students in the country. Even without counting the hours I put out myself, I spent hundreds of thousands on the course materials and the courses to make sure they are as perfect and as professional as possible. I spend more money on the logistics and on the experience to provide the best learning experience than all other schools in the country together. And now other teachers and other people say that my school is successful only because I'm a good marketer, and they think that their courses that's only written in their heads and the book they wrote 10 years ago are much better. And my students, they have an amazing experience and they know it's really, really good, but they have nothing to compare it to. Number 8 is the more business you do with more people, the more complaints you'll get. Business owners who tell me they have 100% satisfied customers are always either lying or have like 5 people they ever worked with. Some people will simply never be happy with what you give them, and it doesn't even matter how good you're at it. Even if you get 99% satisfied customers, if you're getting 10,000 customers, then you're going to have some really pissed off ones. Reason number 9 is that people are going to trick you, steal from you, and do stuff behind your back. And that many times they're going to be the people that you're actually invested your heart and soul with. I'm truly sorry about it, but it's the truth. Be strong, do good, be truthful, and move on. Reason number 10 is that most people will never appreciate anything you're doing, because by the fact that you're in business, they will always assume you'll have a hidden agenda to make money out of every single activity you do. The thing is that those exact 10 reasons might very well be the reason, or the 10 reasons to never start your own business. Or they could be the true reasons why business is the best place for psychological and spiritual growth. You can create, and you should create, an amazing impact in the world and make your personal dreams come true. Be kind, be loving, do good, but don't forget to stay tough.